welcome. Episode 73 of the GG Rated Podcast, guys. I'm here with my good host, good buddy, Josh Gray. We come to you with some great stuff today. We got some stuff we just want to talk about, man. Just kind of go into it and kind of have a little fun. If you don't know, just throwing it out there, we are your gaming news, deals, talking guys that will walk you through everything, give you our opinions, lead you in the straight path, because we don't lead you on the side path, straight to the topic and letting you know what's the best games, the best deals, all the great stuff. Josh, how's it going, man?
It's going well. It's going well. Glad to be here. Man, it's been a while. Everybody's been busy, but we got some free time on this Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad we could get together and talk about some gaming goodness. Welcome to the GG Rated Podcast.
There's been some games that's been kind of coming out. I just want to throw out here to let everybody know kind of what we're talking about. We got some games that's came out. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater has came out. It was a PlayStation 2 game that completely remade it. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. And also we're going to talk about some Helldivers 2, man. They got a new DLC. I wouldn't say DLC, right? Like finally gave Xbox the game, I guess you could say. We'll talk more about that, see how that goes. And we got some deals as well, and some other things, maybe some game key cards. And what else did you say you want to talk about in reference to it?
The
Steam box.
The Steam box.
Yeah. Yes,
there's some rumors about a new Steam box.
I'm interested to hear about that. So with all that though, it's going to be some good stuff that we talk about. If you want to, make sure you leave a comment down below. We are streaming live on YouTube. Josh is showing you his Gundams right now. When we're just having a good time today. So with that being said, Josh, do you want to go into the gaming moment of the week for you?
Gaming moment of the week. Bro, I'm so excited. Can I please go first?
Go with it, bro. Go with it.
So if you look behind me, you can let me move out of the way. You can see my N64 controllers on the wall. I have my N64. I got my speakers in the way. I was doing some soldering on them, but my N64 and my VCR is down there. Dude, been having so much fun watching old movies and playing N64. But my gaming moment of the week, there's a lot of cool gaming moments, dude. I've been playing a lot of Peak. I've been playing Helldivers 2. I've been playing No Man's Sky.
Move over to your left a little bit, John. I just want to take another look because I just want to gander. I'm like so jealous of that N64 setup, dude. Now, if you're watching on YouTube right now, on watching live, you can see this. For my audio listeners, I'm sorry, you out of luck. But he's got the N64 on like this little cabinet, man. And tell us the story how you found that TV, dude.
Oh, so there's a lady posted on Facebook, and I guess it was like a clean out of a house. And she had them, the house hadn't been touched in years, and she like had them there. She had quite a few TVs. There's still some more there, and I've actually thought about going to pick up another one just to have one in the future. But yeah, I got that. I got the entertainment center, the TV, and the VCR, like $40. It's a steal of a deal. And if you see up there, you can barely see it because my camera is a little blurry, but I got The Matrix, I got Jurassic Park, and I got Terminator 2.
The VCR, right?
VHS.
The VCR.
The
VHS. I say
copies.
VCR. Put in the VCR. I'm sorry. Yes.
And then VHS. Down there, I have Gundam, the Gundam Wing movie also. So I've been watching all those. I haven't watched Jurassic Park or Terminator 2 yet on there, but I'm probably going to put Terminator 2 on one night while I do something else next.
I just want to say real quick that is awesome, dude. That is just sweet, man. Definitely the tube TV, like just to have the VCR combo one. Oh, dude, you can't beat that.
Oh, and to get the whole effect. Hold on.
Like put the controller back.
Okay.
You're like, let's get the controller back.
I got those mounts off of Etsy, and they like click in place when you put the controller on. It's so satisfying. Yeah. So been playing that, and you see, I got a bunch of games, bro. I got a lot of 12 games that I bought off of eBay, and got a really good deal on it. It came with that and 2 controllers and an N64. I got 2. Now I have a total of 3 N64, but one of them's mine. But I have 2 others that are actually, I sold one today, and I have one more that I have to clean and stuff tonight, and I'm going to sell hopefully tomorrow. So I'm wheeling and dealing the N64s, man. It's fun.
Yeah, man,
having a good time with it.
I think you're going to actually pick that business up going pretty big, but we'll go into that another time. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I just thought that was super cool, guys. If any of y'all's into the retro stuff, definitely make sure you hit Josh in the DMs, and he'll tell you all about it.
For sure. And on the channel, too, I actually posted a small video of my pickup when I went and picked up the TV and the VCR and stuff.
It's on TikTok, too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, check out those videos. I posted that, and then I also posted out another N64 cleaning. So definitely check that out. I talked with a guy today that I sold the N64 to. I was like, dude, you can see the N64 being clean. Go check out GG Rated. But anyways, so I've been playing Game Moment of the Week. So I've been playing Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. I played some retro stuff, a lot of Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. But the game I want to highlight, which is always fun, like it's never not fun. Me and Shep have been tearing up NFL Blitz for the Nintendo 64. It is always awesome. I love it. That
was our first stream. Wasn't it like
it
NFL,
really was.
Or was it Call of Duty and then we did NFL? But we did a heck of a stream on NFL Blitz before.
We did. And the thing about it, man, like it still controls so good. It's so fun. The game's like when it gets really close. So we had some friends over last night because their little boy is good friends with my little boy. And me and the dad sat up here and played like 6 games of NFL Blitz. And like he was like, do you want to keep going? I'm like, yeah. So we had like a tournament, and he actually beat me. But it was really close. One of the games came down to like a field goal by 1 point that I won. It was amazing. So I got to say that NFL Blitz still holds up. It's still really, really fun. And it's a blast to play, especially if you're like right beside each other. So the next time you come over, dude, we got to play some NFL Blitz.
I'm down for that all the time. I grew up playing NFL Blitz. You know, I love my sports and stuff. And we even had fun. And the only thing, do you remember hearing the Arcade One that had an Arcade One cabinet for NFL Blitz? And guys, if y'all don't know this, definitely our nostalgic, you know, middle-aged men that play NFL Blitz, just know that if you see those Arcade One Up cabinets, it's not going to be the same. Apparently, they took out a lot of the hits because they said it was just ridiculous. Like they said we can't do that. They couldn't get the license for it or something like that. So a lot of the big hits and dirty hits that you would do, it was a late hitting. That's what it was. Like
how could you take that out of NFL
Blitz? That's the best part of the game.
Yeah. We would giggle every time we would like hop on somebody when they were down and stuff. We would laugh every time. I need my son to play. Great.
He would.
And
love
what's
it.
amazing too is like when you're passing to somebody, they can literally just destroy your receiver, and there's no penalties or anything. Like you can play dirty. That's the name of the game. That's what makes it so fun. And there's some extra strategy and extra skill there too. That's really fun to play around with.
Yeah, I think that if you those kind of games, like, you know, just like any 5 or 6 year old, when you have your son playing with you, they love the fact that it's like, you know, they want to wrestle with you, they want to hit you and stuff. So when you play those kind of games and you get to hit the other person, like multiplayer and stuff like NFL Blitz does, like after the play, they're gonna giggle every time and laugh and be like, thinking they're messing with you, you know, they're gonna love that. So I got to let my son play that game. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good one. That is a good one. But man, that's a good gaming moment of the week. I think that's gonna be kind of hard to top on that, man. But I would say my gaming moment of the week is I've actually got to try out Madden 26 on the Switch too. Which is the first time it's came to a Nintendo console since, I believe, Madden, since the GameCube. I think either the GameCube or the Wii U or the Wii, but It's been a long time since Madden's came to the console, and I was kind of wondering how it would do because of the handheld. And we all know that you can't play Madden because of EA with their cheat system on the Steam Deck for a handheld. I think the last one you could be able to do that with was Madden 23, and then they implemented that cheat system, and now that cheat software, so now you can't play it. So with this new game, it doesn't have NCAA on the Switch too, but it does have Madden, and man, it runs great, man. It runs great. Like I was sitting there, I ended up getting up an Ultimate Team on Madden 26. As you can tell, guys, I'm in the football mode right now. Okay, it's the beginning of football season, college football, everything. It's been a blast. So I've been just sitting there, just playing that, man, and getting my Ultimate Team up, opening packs on there, building my team, doing all these goals, and it's just been nice just to sit there and just try to complete all these goals, Josh. Like just a session or two, of like it gets you. What it does is when you have a goal, it'll say like rush 25 yards, right? And there's a second goal that you can get with Extra Star that after you rush 25 yards, you need to you have to do it within 5 plays, right? So I end up doing that, and man, it's just fun to do those little goals and just keep going through them, And the more you get, the more experience you get, and the better packs you get, and the better players you get, and your team gets better. So it kind of runs downhill that way. It's a never-ending cycle, obviously, because EA and then microtransactions, but it's still fun to just kind of pick up, play something short instead of playing a full game and just do that. So I've really enjoyed that. It's like my game of the week of just kind of getting away, playing a little bit of those Ultimate Team. So
that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. It's fun when a game that pulls you in and you actually enjoy little challenges and stuff.
But cool. I want to give a little pre-news real quick. Along with I think your dog's overly excited about it as well. But as you get here, but the big announcement, did you hear? Because one of our favorite games, yours and mine's favorite games, is Hollow Knight. Did you hear the news about Silksong?
Yeah, isn't it like a? Yeah, isn't it like a female playing now? Silksong isn't a female protagonist.
I don't know.
Which you don't really know. They're like bugs or whatever, but
I think it's a continuation of the first one. It's just a part 2. But the cool thing about the game, I just want to throw out there to everybody, if you don't know, is this only made up by like maybe 2 to 5 people, something like that. Like very, very small crew. They do not get any funding from anywhere else, so there's no pressure to put this game out. That's why it's taken like 8 to 10 years to make this game.
Yeah.
And then they said that they was going to make a DLC, but they got so much response and everything like that they just ended up they keep saying like, oh, I want to expand on this, I want to expand on that, and then before you know it, there's like, this has got to be a whole new game.
Yeah.
So when you play Hollow Knight, I know I introduced you to Hollow Knight, you absolutely loved it. I mean, do you see that being the case? Like it's just like, how often do you get that from like developers? Like actually
that's
loving
the cool thing. Man, it seems like those are the kind of games that are more special. Not saying that big time developers that it's not special, but man, like I always look back to the game Peak. It was like a joint operation by 2 small development studios to create something in, I think we went over, it was like 6 months or something that they took to like really buckle down and like make something. And that game's truly special. And it seems like it's that way with a lot of these studios that are smaller, or just like a few people that are like working on something, because there's a lot of passion there. Because a lot of games, I mean, probably don't hit it big. So you're doing it for passion. You're not doing it for profit. And when games are made up to maximize profit, I think it really takes away something from it. And like, as far as I know, this game that you're talking about doesn't have any microtransactions, extra you buy to like keep bleeding you dry.
Yeah.
So like, those are the things to me that mean the most. Yeah. I'd really like to check it out one day.
Hey, can I just? I gotta stop here because I know our audience can hear it. I hear like beeping, like there's a fire alarm going off, baby screaming. Like I just want to make
Oh, do
sure you
you?
good, bro. Are you good?
Yeah.
Like,
Is there no like noise cancellation? You know what? I think I turned it off.
dude, I
I
was
turned.
like, what's going on over there? Like he's so calm
It's
though. Like,
standard. I think I had turned it off. So try that. Yeah, I don't really hear it that much because I have these. Like,
oh, now
I
you're
think
kind of going
it's way
out.
better.
I think it's going out on your volume now a little bit, but
What?
yeah,
No, I'm still good,
oh, you're
right?
good. You're good. You're good. You're good. But it was so funny because it's like you hear like the kids scream, okay, that's cool, but they also hear beep beep beep. I'm like, I'm sitting here like, does he not hear this? But yeah, it's really cool. Just kind of expand, not to kind of talk too much about it, but you don't get that with developers too much anymore. And just for them to sit there and put that much time and actually love the game that they're actually developing for, that just
Yep.
it's going to make it even better. And that's going to be probably a day one purchase for me, man. Or probably not day
Is
one
it?
because I got other stuff. It's probably going to be more of a. It's going to be a Switch 2 physical. I think it's going to be a year. A year from now,
Uh-huh.
they're going to release it physically. So I think I might just wait, beat Hollow Knight, play these other games, and come a year later when they do physical release, I'm going to buy it physical for the Switch 2. That's what I'm
Right.
going to end up doing.
I think the thing with me with platformers, man, is that I don't want them to be forever long like these new ones are. I like that I can just hop in and maybe it takes like max like 8 hours or something to just get it done. There's a really good older platform that I played where you're in a mech, and that game was awesome. Like it hit
Yeah.
the nostalgia vibe. It was just long enough. Like could not put it down. I beat it, and I was like, that was a fantastic experience.
Well,
But with Hollow Knight, I played a ton of it, and I don't even think I'm close to the end, and I kind of fell off. I'm play anymore right now. I have
your
to be in the mood
microphone's
for it
going
now.
in and out a little bit. A little bit, just letting you know.
All right,
But
I'll fix it.
but
I've changed something for noise cancellation. So
gosh.
that should be there. I just put it back to
But
standard.
but yeah, the like you talking about the Met game that you've been playing, Josh. Like I don't
It
want.
was
I'm actually
a
with
retro
you
game.
on. I'm actually with you on that. Like I don't want to play if I have to do platform. I don't want to play a long game on a platform or whatever. But
hmm
have you heard about the new game, Ninja Gaiden, the new Ninja Gaiden game that's coming out? There's a demo out right now for it that you can actually play. And
hmm
it's a platform kind of game, 2D, like, and it's got that 2D HD kind of scrolling, but they say
Yeah,
it
yeah, I have
is
heard about it.
beautiful, man. Beautiful
Yeah, I've heard
game.
about it. It
That
sounds great.
they've got like, you know, nines and tens that they've been rating it. So
Amazing.
I might I'm looking forward to getting that game as well. But
Yeah, for
those kind of
sure.
games I'm a sucker for, just to pick up and play.
For sure. Those are really. What's that other game that we played together? It was like a ninja type game, but it was really
I know
funny.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't ever beat that one either, and I thought I did. You basically beat the whole game, and then you got to do it again. You're not like done, and I'm like, man, like I played a lot of that game, and I just want to beat it. I just want to get it off of my list. But I do love those games. Matter of fact, this is what's so funny. I found a deal on a bunch of platforms that I just bought it last week. One of them you're in a mech suit, and then there's some other ones, but you should see those pop up on your list because we game share. I think there was like 5 of them maybe there.
Yeah.
Just nothing but new indie platformers.
I like your ideas with the indies. And guys, y'all hear it. See, this is what y'all need to do. If you're listening right now, this is what you need to do. You need to get games out, get with your buddies, find you some of these games. It just makes for fun nights instead of just sitting here and you're just sitting on the couch watching the TV. You know, it gets you out there, gets you interacting a little bit. And so, especially when you have a buddy that don't live too close, like me and him. But did you see that Gears of War Reloaded has also been released? And guys, if y'all don't know that, it's the original Gears of War redone, not remake, but remastered in its co-op.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Bro,
So
I've never beat it.
so the
Believe it or not, I
oh
never beat
really?
it. I never beat the
I don't think
original.
I beat Gears either. I didn't get into it when it first came
They
out.
said it's so good. I would
Oh
love to
yeah,
play that
like
with you, dude.
a lot
Love
of
it.
people love the multiplayer or the like on. A lot of people played
We did
that
it on
and
Gears 5.
said
Do
it was
you
awesome.
remember? For a little bit, and then you
Yeah.
ditched me. You remember that? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like team deathmatch and stuff. Like a lot of
No,
people,
I'm
that's all
talking
we
about
did
the
on Gears is
co-op.
team match.
Forget the multiplayer. I'm talking about
Right.
co-op, dude.
It
Me and
was
him
all
was
right.
going
Like
through
it
it,
was good,
and
but
I lost Josh. I lost him. I lost him.
so the games, I just want to say real quick, the games that I picked up was Blade Assault, Metal Unit,
Ah,
Unsold, and Eight Doors, Aram's Afterlife Adventure. Those games were all on sale on Steam for really cheap, and we might talk about that in the gaming deals portion if it's still a
okay.
deal. I'm gonna check on that before we get
Well,
there.
Josh, how about you?
Um,
Why don't you roll us into it, brother?
yeah, let's go into gaming. Well, do you have a gaming moment, or did you talk about it? Oh
I
yeah,
already
you already talked about it. You talked
the
about.
Mad
Sorry,
26. Yeah.
I know, man. We're just moving and shaking, man. We're getting it. All right,
Let's
go for
go.
it. Let's go.
Even though I don't know if they hear in any of that, so because I don't have the I don't think they're hearing any of that, but let's try that one more time. How about that?
Go
Try
for
that
it.
one more. Put that here, hit there. Now, let's try. Yeah, they hear it now. Here we go. Got it. Got it going. A little glitchy, but we're good. We're good. But
Yeah,
let's talk about some deals, man. What you got?
let's do it. So there's the NeoWiz Rogue bundle. I'm not sure if it's still going to be available when the podcast comes out. I think it's got like 16 more hours, but like that game I was talking about, the one that I'm playing right now is called Metal Unit. Right now it's 80% off on Steam, but it's only available for 16 more hours. It's $2.99. It's usually $15. So that's why I picked up this deal is because there was like 4 of them that they're all like 80% off. So it's a heck of a bundle
What's it
if you
called?
could find that.
On GG
Um
Deals?
this is just on Steam that I'm looking right now because I
Okay. Okay.
purchased it.
That's cool.
So
That's
I'm
cool. That's cool.
okay, this is the bundle right here. If you look up NeoWiz bundle, oh, here's another game. Oh, that one sucks though.
Tier 1 bundle.
Yeah, there's a tier
Yep.
1 and a tier
There it
2.
is.
So the tier 1 bundles, how much? Like $7?
$7.26. 80% off.
That's what I bought, and it comes with 4 games, and they're all around like $15 piece, I believe. So definitely check that out if y'all haven't. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. One's 20, one's 15, one's 18, one's 20, and they're all like $3.99, $2.99, $3.59, and $3.99. So yeah, check that out. That's kind of the top deal that I'm looking at. And also, No Man's Sky was on sale. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah. They continue to amaze me, man. Like they come out with new content and then put their game on sale. Like incredible developer. I really love
Well, I think they
No
dropped the
Man's
ball at
Sky.
the very beginning, and I feel like they felt so bad about they actually cared, about their
Dude,
player
yeah,
base
yeah.
that they have
Right
made up
now,
for it ever since then.
dude, they've made up for it and then some. Right now, it is 60% off until August 12th. Wait, no, it's September. So it's okay. It is 60% off until September 8th. So there's plenty of time to pick this up still. It's $23.99, usually a $60 game. It comes with VR compatibility. I'm telling you, hop on this.
Big thing
There's
about
a
this,
lot of like
guys.
busy work. Mm-hmm.
Big thing about it
What's
does
up?
has cross progression as well. So if you buy it on one system, you can start up on another system where
Does
you're
it?
at. Yes, it does
Does it
have
really?
a cross progression. Yep, I
Oh,
learned about that because I was going to get on the. I have it on the Switch, which has a free
Well,
upgrade, by the way, to the Switch 2, and it
so
has
how
free
come?
cross progression.
So I started it on Steam, and I didn't see where I could. I also own it on Xbox.
It should
So
be. It will be. I don't know if it's with the new update. If you have everything on the new update, but I
I'm
do know
wondering.
I confirmed that yesterday that it does have
I
cross
need to look at
progression.
that then because I put in a little bit of time on it on Xbox.
Yeah.
And okay, so
Yeah.
sweet, that's good.
Well, that's a good little deal too, man. I didn't realize they put that on sale. We're going to talk about No Man's Sky a little bit towards the
Hmm.
end of the show as well. So stick around for that. So what other deals? You got any other deals at this point? Or
Those
you
are
think that's
those
good?
are the top two big because those are games that I actually bought and played, and I can say that those are great deals. I didn't look at GG deals, but honestly, I just wanted those two.
Yeah.
I think that's
Well, I'll let me say
good deal.
this while we're looking at this and stuff. Let them watch some gameplay while we're doing it. But I want to kind of talk about the game key card situation.
Yeah, go
There's
for it.
been a situation where the 64 gig cards is all that's offered to
This is for
uh,
Switch too.
for the Switch 2, right? So in case you don't know, in case you've been hiding underneath the rock, is that the game key cards or another alternative instead of having a physical game, which costs developers a lot of money to put their games on the physical cartridge because of the 64 gig cartridge is the only cartridge that's offered by Nintendo, right? So you got to look at money wise, it's a lot easier for them just to do digital, right? Well, they tried to
Is it though?
say this. Well, they're trying to, for money wise, yes, it is better for them. But
Well, dude, but I would think that if you bought a bunch of those cards in bulk, then it wouldn't be that much. Like
well,
I
that's the
don't, I
problem.
don't quite believe it. I don't
That's
quite
the
believe.
problem though. Is
Uh-huh.
Nintendo is not driving those prices down, so those costs are still up there.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
think
getting
what
the
it comes
mass
down
units
to
down.
is Nintendo is wanting to put everything. Is what it sounds.
Yeah. So the problem is when you have a game key card, you get a physical cartridge, but on that cartridge is it's a key, hence the key
Yeah,
card key. So you have to
yeah.
put it physically in your system like a game, like a cartridge, and it downloads it from the internet, like from their servers, onto your Switch. Now, if I gave that game key card to Josh and I said, "Here, Josh, try this game out," it would download onto his and he could play it because he has a cartridge in there. If I don't have the cartridge in my Nintendo, it's not going to play that game. So you have to have that physical cartridge. You might as well go. Everybody's been up in arms about this thing. Like, why do that when you can just download it digitally if you got to do that, right? Because it's not on the card. So if the servers ever go away and you try to re-download something, like it's not going to be any good. Just like on digital, that's the whole point of physical collections, right? You can play it without the internet. It's preserved. It's yours. When you buy it, it is yours. And so there's been some news coming out in reference to the game key cards, and supposedly they're supposed to be trying with another company and downgrading to maybe a 32 gig game key card in reference to it. But I'm not going to talk too much on the topic. It's been a heated topic for Nintendo. A lot of people do not like this thing, man, with game key cards. And honestly, I'm kind of on their side. I don't really like it too much. I think hopefully they can get the prices down, like Josh said. If you get the
Mhm.
prices down, then it makes everybody happy, right? But
Yeah.
I think just put the games on the cards, man. Put the games on the cards. Like you should have a physical and a digital version is what you should have. But eventually, I
Mhm.
feel like this is going to be the last system, man. Honestly, the last
You know
physical
what's you
system.
know what's gonna happen though is that somebody is gonna come and they're gonna fill that hole in the market because people still want physical. I mean, like
You think
retro is
somebody's
getting
going to start
bigger and
making
bigger.
physical?
I think so. I
That'd
think
be
somebody will
copyrighted
start
stuff, though.
making physical. No, no, no. I mean, like make their own new system that actually takes physical.
Oh,
Uh, I
I see
think
what you're
it's
saying.
I
Oh,
think it's a thing like retro. Honestly, it seems as big as it's ever been. Is people want that feeling of actually having and like collecting them. Like it's so much fun to collect them and have the art and all that stuff. And of course, these things come in and out of season. I remember when I was like, why do I have all these stupid discs when I can just download? That's way better. But as I get older, I'm like, man, I'd much rather have an actual game. I saw a cool video the other day, man, where a guy was actually making his own game cartridges and his own boxes for Steam games to where when
That's
he's
cool.
when
That's
he
cool.
scanned the game, he would take the game and he would scan it on his computer and then it would start up on his computer. So it
What?
wasn't it was cool. It like wasn't an actual game, but it had the download of the game on there. The game was already downloaded on his computer, so he had
So it's a
basically a
game key card.
scanner.
It's a game key card.
Well, it's got the actual download of the game in it though, but you would have to like take that and plug it up and like download it on your system.
Yeah.
It's it's weird how he did it, but it's the only way that it could be done, really,
Okay.
because it's a computer game. But it was basically it looked like a Switch type cartridge, but when you scanned it, it would activate a program that would open up the game in Steam. So it's like you were using it to activate the game. It was really neat. And it was a good idea if you like really love these particular Steam games and you want to display them or something, but they actually do something. So I thought that was a neat idea, and I'd like to see
Huh.
more of that type stuff, man. Honestly, I would.
Yeah, I just really enjoy the physical. I buy it for the Switch, and I feel like
Hmm.
if they go away with the next console, and I say I really like physical, but like for everything else, like the Steam, Steam because their deals are so good, as we just said. I'm okay with digital, right? I'm okay with it,
Yeah.
and it is more convenient. I hate having to get out all my games and switch it. Sometimes it is easier just to sit back, hit the controller, and then start up the game. Instead of if I want to switch a game or something. But
Hmm.
usually I'm playing only one or two games, anyways, so it's not that big of a deal to change it out one time. But
Right.
these developers have got the I think there's still a huge base for physical collections, and this is showing more than ever when it comes to the Switch because it's backwards compatible, right? So nobody's buying the Switch 2 games really because except for like Cyberpunk 2077, they actually put the whole game on a cartridge, And it's
Yeah, that's
showing that
crazy.
they're not buying these other games that's game key cards because they'll buy the regular Switch game and then just get the upgrade patch for the Switch 2. So they're
Yeah.
not buying the Switch 2 game key cards. So it's an
Right.
interesting take on all this.
It is, and to me, it kind of takes the magic away from.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
honestly really sad. Like I don't know. There's something
There's
just like,
the
man,
guy
I
with
don't
the
know.
N64 back there and the
I know,
VHS in
dude.
it.
It's something about it. You're more in tune with the process because you actually have to pick something up and like put it in the thing, and it feels like you're invested in it instead of just hitting a button. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I totally forgot. Speaking of, I totally forgot to play the intro, the actual intro, dude, that you sung or whatever for this
Oh,
thing.
it's fine. I'm gonna make
I
another
found it.
one.
I
You can
just
get rid
found
of
it.
that. Yeah,
But
I'll make another one.
on that note, man, do you want to kind of go into final topics, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Tell me what you've heard because I'm down to know about this Steam box.
Dudes, yeah. So I've heard a few talk about it, and supposedly I'm gonna pull up the information on it, but supposedly there's a
I'll pull it up.
some sort of documentation that came out. Yeah, yeah. Um maybe like a patent or something. Um it's a leaked Steam box. And there's like specs and stuff. Um it's a Steam machine, I guess is what they're might be
Oh,
calling
here's
it,
the.
but we need to find the information. So I've just listened to stuff. I haven't really watched anything. But if you
What do
could pull
you
up some specs, I'd like to talk about it.
Steam machine specs.
Yeah, like new Steam machine specs.
Okay. Uh, we'll do that. Tell me, tell me
See if
what
you can
you've heard
find
though.
that. Yeah, so I've heard that Valve has released a patent or some sort of documentation got leaked about a Steam machine, and that the specs were
Here we go. Here it is.
not like super powerful. That it was kind of a
Well,
generation behind, but
it's
with how they do like the really interesting thing will be like, is it going to work like a Steam Deck? Is it going to have the same sort of Linux based stuff in it? Because it tends to run better, I think, than Windows. So they might hit the best of both worlds to price to performance if you're using their particular software.
so I did pull up. Sadly, is Dadley on X from the gamer.com actually said that Valve Fremont recap it's going to be a TV focused PC box
Yeah.
slash console running Steam OS, which is your
Mhm.
favorite, software, by
Love
the
it.
way. Has
It is.
a dedicated HDMI port. Has a semi-custom CPU base on Hardpoint 2, but with a remove iGPU. Has
Mhm.
custom Valve Mobo case and a dedicated RX 7600 GPU. No shared RAM. And it shows a benchmark. Single core is 2412, multi core 7451. I
Yeah.
don't know how that kind of lands, but
So I'm thinking it's going to be able to hit uh 4K content is kind of what they're going for. If it's going to plug to TVs, most TVs are
okay.
4K. So I'm thinking at least 4K 60, hopefully on high settings for like most things. And I'm running at 1440 on my
Mm-hmm.
monitor. This thing honestly would probably not go to my TV. This would be going to my main computer setup because
The Steam
I
OS?
love the interface.
The Steam
Yeah,
machine?
yeah, totally. Like I can do mostly everything on that I could on my Windows PC. I'll definitely keep my like Windows PC, and it might be like dedicated for recording and doing other stuff. But I want to run one of these things as main gaming PC. I think that would be super cool.
I just
I
love the
might move my
fact
laptop to my TV back here, or I might even put the Steam box on my TV back here. I don't know.
I've thought about several times. I've asked you about. I think about selling my Steam Deck, especially since I have the Switch too. But
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about if they had the Steam machine, it would be no reason for that Steam Deck get the more powerful Steam machine and just put that on the TV. And now, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
instead of just walking with the handheld over to the couch, I can
Mm-hmm.
literally go on the TV and play my Steam games instead of on the computer.
Sure.
Obviously, it's probably not going to be the big game, the big games and some of the games that you can play like Call of Duty and stuff like that, I'm sure. But
Mm-hmm.
just to be able to play it though, man,
Yeah,
on the big
be
screen and
super
stuff like
cool.
that and chill out, I think that's going to be
It'd
awesome.
be it'd be really dope, and like I do still see use cases, Steam Deck and stuff. Like just the other night, I didn't have a game downloaded on computer, and wife and I play before bed. So I have an extra little dongle that you can plug up to a TV and plug into the Steam Deck, and just boom, you don't have to like hook up a what you call it, a dock or anything. You
Yeah.
just hook this thing up, bam. And so we played a quick like half hour just on battery on the TV with the deck, and it was quick and easy. That's what I love about it, how easy it is to move around. But the cool thing about this Steam box too is that you could probably do close to the same thing. Obviously, you probably have to get power to it a different way, so it might be a little cumbersome. But it sounds like it's going to be more of a smaller box that you would put next to a TV. So that's the main thing I wonder is how big is the thing? Are they hitting for like the size of a console, or are they hitting for like a miniature setup that packs a lot of power?
I think
That's what I'm
what you're
wondering.
saying with that is the big thing, the console. Are they going to literally, would this be them entering the console space? If they make
Yeah.
it big, if they make it big, I feel like they're in there. If they make it smaller, I feel like they're kind of setting the terms here.
Mm-hmm.
Because do you
Dude.
remember Xbox Keystone?
Yeah. Wasn't that like
Remember
a
the
handheld they
little?
were working on or
No,
something?
it was the There's supposed to be the plug into the TV that was supposed to be
Oh,
cloud,
like
the
streaming.
cloud
Yeah, cloud
streaming.
based. Yeah,
They
I do
were
remember
supposed to
that.
do that, and they dropped the ball and they didn't get it out, I
Mhm.
guess, or something, or they didn't like it. I don't think cloud is
They're
there yet,
to
right?
dude to me, I think they're dropping the ball on a lot of stuff. And here's why. So remember, I don't think we ever got back to it where the ROG Ally, we both guessed the price,
Yeah,
and it's up there. Like for the top of the line version is how much, like $1,200 or something. It's
yeah.
stupid.
It's
Yeah. So
for a desktop PC, pretty much.
yeah, but it's not even like it's a handheld. I'm sure it's going to be plenty enough powerful, but it seems like too much for what they're going to do.
Yeah, two
Now,
hours battery life. You know.
yeah, if it's a dedicated box that's basically a PC that can play games in 4K, if Steam can hit the price point like they did with the Steam Deck, to me, here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to make these things and they're not going to make much money off of them, but they're counting on people buying more Steam games. That's what I think they did with the Steam Deck, and it paid off. They made their money back and then some, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they're doing here. They're able to like undercut that price, barely make a profit on it. And if this thing can come out at like $600 or something, oh my gosh, it would sell like crazy.
600 would be huge. That would be a good
It would
price
be
point.
huge, dude. Yeah.
But I mean, definitely the way prices are going right now. But I just feel like they entering the console space, right? And Xbox is kind of exiting the console space. Does it have a place? Is the big question. Does it have a place? I mean, you got the Steam Deck. Why not just make the Steam Deck? Let me just be the devil's advocate here, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not just make a more powerful Steam Deck?
Well, I think that they are too.
Give it a dock,
Mm-hmm.
and it can go on the TV.
So I think they are making a Steam Deck too. I think I've heard that as well. Um, but I think the gap here is that people are wanting to build Steam OS computers. A lot of people are already doing it with Bazite, supposedly, kind of like using that as your operating system is basically like Steam
Yeah.
OS, but a more like user friendly version is called Bazite. And I think they're wanting to fill that gap where people are wanting these like actually dedicated, powerful PCs that run their operating system. I think what they're going to do is make their own, and they're going to give it out to people because that's what people have been wanting. I know I've been wanting it. I held off on upgrading my PC because I wanted to wait for a Steam OS PC that I was going to build, but now that I've heard this, I'm probably going to just wait until this comes out because this is what I want as my next PC.
Well, hopefully it comes out soon. Before it goes to the next generation, because everybody's going to be using their money, spending it on the PS6 or the new Xbox console. But I feel like Xbox.
I think they're done, aren't they? Well,
no,
PlayStation is
they
making another one.
They are, and they're going into the console space too. Yes, they are as well. They're confirmed. But
okay,
I think it's both of them are working on, because it's been a lot of rumors lately the past 2 weeks that the PlayStation 6 or the PlayStation is about to release a handheld in the next year or two. And they're really good at their handhelds. I will say that they've always had good handhelds.
PSP was amazing.
The ROG Ally X for Xbox, the reason they're doing this, and I think they're doing a good thing here, is they're getting the data. That's what that's for. For the people that do get it, even if it's a little bit of people, they're getting the data for it. So whenever they release on the next Xbox, they're going to have a step ahead for what people want software wise and stuff for the handheld.
Oh, market. Bro. So the rumor I heard, I totally forgot about this. There's another rumor with Xbox that they're releasing a modular, basically PC.
Yes,
that is an Xbox console that you can add and remove hardware to make it more powerful, like upgrade over the years. Instead of coming out with a new console, you buy new parts to go to this system. I've heard that they're doing that. I think that's a cool idea. I love that.
But
That
how does
sounds
that
neat.
benefit them? That's what you got to look at. Is that going to
Well,
really
you have to
benefit
buy
them?
their parts. You have to buy their parts to like upgrade. So you can get the base model system, and they can literally release new hardware to add on to this thing every half a year or something.
That might
And
be
you
good
buy
for the
more stuff.
developers too. You know,
Yeah,
like, you
but
know how
because
like PC is, you got to have a minimum spec and a high spec. You know, you
yeah,
can increase that minimum spec after a while instead of like the Xbox. Think of the Xbox One like
yeah,
the minimum spec, right? The
yep,
minimum. And then say the Xbox Series X was a add-on, right?
mhm,
So as it goes on and say there's that Xbox 100X or whatever it's called,
mhm.
sooner or later the Xbox One is going to be that the minimum is going to be gone. Like
Yeah.
it's not going to work with the game. So I like that idea. Actually, that
Well, it
actually would
already
be.
doesn't. There's like Xbox X and S games that will not work with my system anymore. I have the
But you have to buy a
Xbox
whole new system,
Series,
though,
right? So
and
here's the
developers have
thing.
to learn
So,
it.
I had to end up buying a expansion pack for my N64 so that I could play certain games. It would be cool if Xbox is like, "Hey, we're gonna come out with this game. It's like nothing you've ever seen, and in order to play this game, you got to have this hardware to add on to your system with extra RAM or whatever." So you literally buy a game and it comes with RAM. That would be sick. That would
And now
actually
all
be
the
really
games start
cool.
using it and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
But you also
That sounds
outcast
fun.
in your crowd too, though, at the same time, because some people's not going to do it, or the parents ain't going to buy
Right.
it and stuff like that. So, would investors really like that strategy?
Yeah, I don't know. They did it back in the day, like Donkey Kong 64. When you bought it, I think it came with RAM that you
But
would put
things were
into your
progressing
system.
back in the day very quickly, though, when it came to graphics.
Mhm.
So I mean, and they even had Game Shark and all this other stuff. So now it's not more about the graphics, but about the game. It's all about the games at this point.
For
If the
sure,
game isn't
for
good, it
sure.
doesn't sell. It doesn't matter about graphics that
Yeah, I'm
much.
I'm in that camp too, where I'm on older hardware and I don't chase the graphics because when you start playing a game and it's good gameplay, you kind of don't notice it anymore. Like I can run things on medium 14p and have just as much fun. So I'm not
I
too
mean,
concerned with it.
I'm on a 3060 playing Expedition 33, Clay of the
Mhm.
Skirt, Expedition 33, and it's gorgeous, man. And it's
Yeah,
not I don't have the highest of GPUs or anything like that, and
I don't
it's
either.
just
Yeah.
But that's cool though, man. Just kind of wrap the Steam machine up. I got to give it to you. I think I would have to be going out and grabbing one as well, depending on the price.
Hmm.
But I'm telling you right now, for me, the Switch 2 has completely almost replaced the Steam Deck to an extent. To an extent.
Hmm.
But I still in the back of my mind, I'm like, hey, if I want to play a quick platform game that I have on Steam, I still have that handheld,
Sure.
to play. But I don't know, man. That Steam machine might make it even better to just say, hey, why do I need the Steam Deck? I can just play it on my TV when I want to.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's gonna be cool to see how they like innovate over time. I kind of
yeah,
feel like the market has hit almost of a plateau to where there's not a lot of innovation right now.
yeah,
You're seeing a lot of things similar, just more powerful. Basically, what it's coming down
yeah.
to.
Well, I just wanted to show you this one last thing to talk about, Josh. If that's cool. In
Oh
reference to
yeah, I mean
Metal
we
Gear.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't talk about that or No Man's Sky. Talk
I
about
know,
those
I
real quick.
know. I just want to give a quick 2 minutes on Metal Gear Solid Delta. I haven't
Uh-huh.
played it. I heard it's been great, but I've been watching
Did
this
you play
guy.
the original back in the day?
I played a little bit, but I did not beat it.
Oh, dude, I beat this multiple times, so I can
Yeah.
tell you.
So I'm definitely going to get this and beat it because of you, pretty much, because you said, "Hey, it's a great game. You got to beat it."
Oh my
So I think
gosh,
I'm going to sit down
amazing!
and try and put this at the top of my list next. But
Oh, so good.
after I beat Expedition 33. But this guy I've been seeing and is making me more interested in this game. All the little details they have on this game, and I don't know if what he's going to explain in this video. I just looked it up real quick, but we're going to try to listen out real quick and see if there's this one thing I want to kind of show you, and hopefully he shows it, and I'll tell you if that's it.
There are a lot of really cool things that you can do in Metal Gear Solid Delta that the game does not tell you about. They're really, really cool, unique to this game. I've never seen them done before, so I'm going to show you them right now. Now, these alligators are pretty tough. They're not easy to take out, but if you wait for the alligator to open its mouth, you can throw a grenade inside the mouth.
Oh, snap.
And eliminate it from the inside like that and get all the good loot, which is
great.
Just a cool little detail. Also, you're going to notice that there's beehives in the trees. If you have an enemy standing under the beehive, all you have to do is wait. All you have to do is wait until he's right under it.
From what I gather,
these are the videos I saw.
And enjoy.
I think I remember doing that.
Yes. Where's he going? Yes. Where's he going?
That's what's so funny is.
They're all running. Oh, they're all running.
If I was just
you see
watching
these barrels
this,
on the ground,
you
see these barrels on the ground, you can actually
I know, but they show you the comparison, and it's amazing.
Enemy come to you.
But check this out. Watch this one. I saw all these little videos. You
push the barrel. You can push the barrel and knock them out. Oh! I did not expect that. I did not expect
Something
that.
else really cool that if you're surrounded by enemies that if you're surrounded by enemies that are about to die, you can actually take a fake death pill, and it's going to give you the animation like you died. Even gonna get like the game over. Even gonna get like the game over. Enemies will come and enemies will come. You just need to wait long enough for them. Just need to wait long enough for them to clear the area.
I'm pretty sure
we can
you
now
eat
the
like
revival
a
pill, which is in our tooth.
revival pill
breaks
yeah,
our tooth.
you
So
would
we're gonna
eat
break
a
that.
peel,
We are back.
and then you have to
We are
revive
back.
yourself.
That out. That is so
Check
cool.
that out.
Okay.
Well, there's one. It doesn't show it, but there's one which was really cool. Say you get poisoned or something, right? You can sit there at the menu and spin your guy around. Hit the start button and spin your guy around constantly. And then whenever you get out the start menu,
They'll throw
it'll
up.
be like
won't
he's
it?
sick. He throws up and it heals him. It heals him at that point. And I'm like, dude, this is
He
crazy.
throws up the poison or whatever. Yeah, I believe that's all original stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, this game, when it came out, I got it over there. I got the actual disc. Hold on. I got to grab it.
You're like, let me hate this thing.
Okay, there are a lot of.
Well, I'll tell you this. Metal Gear Solid, why he's grabbing that game. Did you find it?
I don't
That
know
was
how
quick.
they did it.
That was quick.
Yeah. It's over on my desk on this side. Metal Gear Solid 3,
Yeah.
original copy for PlayStation 2. I'm telling you, this game looks amazing, dude. Even the OG, look at this. Original manual, everything is sick.
Wow.
I remember I got this game for my birthday. Back in the day. We were in Texas visiting my great grandmother, and I went to her back room and I played this game until I beat it. So it even came with a comic inside. Look at that.
That's
How
so
freaking
cool.
sweet. How freaking
Dude,
sweet is that?
That's like Marvel versus Capcom did the same thing, dude. That's cool.
And then it had your classic instructions.
Look, here's the comparisons, Josh, between the two.
Mhm.
On the left is
But
going to be
look
the
how
PlayStation
good-
2.
Look how
Look at
good
that.
it still looks, though, on
Yeah.
the left. Isn't that crazy?
On a PlayStation 2
crazy.
now. On a PlayStation 2.
Yes.
But look
That's
at all the
nuts.
comparisons. Look at that.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, man. I'm so partial to the original.
I know. I know. A lot of people
I'm
are.
like,
A lot of people have been saying that. A lot of
I
people
like the way
I don't.
Snake looks better to me.
Oh, there's a throw up thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That screen is cool too. I remember doing that. You could change the colors.
They
and
say it's the
everything.
best startup on the PlayStation 2 as well. But I
It's
mean,
gotta be.
I'm not going to talk crazy about it too much, but it's. I think it's just a cool looking game to even get back, especially if you haven't played it, guys. I mean, it's
Oh,
like you got
bro.
a full fledged game right now.
I would
So-
love to, when I upgrade my system, I would love to get this and run it up to the max, ultra everything,
Yeah,
4K. That it would be a great experience.
that would be sick.
Like I'm glad that they redid it. I am not a hater, but yeah, amazing game, definitely worth playing. It's honestly, it's my second favorite in the series. for me, it's Metal Gear Solid, and then 3. Those are my favorites.
You broke up. Metal Gear Solid what?
Metal Gear Solid 4
4
is my favorite, and then 3 is my next favorite. So
I got to go with the original, man.
4,
I beat
3,
1 and 2,
and then 1.
I beat 2, and then I think I kind of stopped at that point. But Metal Gear Solid 1, I just like the original because it's just the nostalgia hits so much, and you got Rex, and the story is just so good on Metal Gear Solid 1 that I just love it, you know. But I remember when Psycho Mantis will open your disk drive, like make you open your disk drive as well. It's just those games are just so cool, man. It's so different. It's just different than what you normally play. But what's the last thing topic that we No Man's Sky, dude.
I just wanted to kind of like hit on that real quick. They just added some new content. I think the most impressive thing was to where you could actually get on your buddies' spaceships and go do stuff together. So kind of what everybody's been dreaming of. Honestly, I gotta say it. It's kind of like a dumbed down, more user friendly version of Star Citizen. I'm just gonna say it. I love Star Citizen. This game's beautiful. But the same feeling you get in Star Citizen when you get on a buddy's ship and y'all go like warp to a planet together, that's in this game a lot more user friendly. It's a lot easier to get together. Like, I think if you want that feeling of exploration with your buddy, No Man's Sky is it. Like, that's where it's at. You can go explore planets together. It's fun, man.
But as
Look at this planet. This planet's crazy.
It's $23. It's unlimited resources. I just want to hop in a ship with you. Apparently, they just came out with a new update where you can actually build your own ships now.
Build your own ships. Yeah, it's super cool. The
Starfield is just getting left behind, dude. Just getting left behind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what Starfield should have been. No doubt.
Yeah. 100%. They don't even have the multiplayer aspect to it, which nobody talks about. Believe it or not, nobody talks about that.
They're dumb.
And it just frustrates me so much that the multiplayer aspect is what makes the exploration fun because you're there with your buddies and you're going to these other planets and you're both experiencing a planet together. So I'm looking forward to playing this with you very much.
Do you know what's cool too? Is there's like different modes. There's a survival mode, where if you die, you die. There's a basic mode where like you actually got to go and like farm stuff and build up credits so you can buy different ships and all that stuff. There's also a creative mode where you can just do whatever you want.
And there's a casual. That would be a casual mode. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so cool to hop in with you. We can literally buy any ship, mechs, vehicles.
No, see, I don't want that. Planets. I don't want that. I want the casual. There's a mode that's like you have to buy all this stuff and everything, right? Really resource wise, it's gonna
take forever.
But there's another one though that's casual where it's not big on that. It's just going around.
It's just normal, I think. See right there. There's normal.
Relaxed.
It might be relaxed. That might be what relaxed. You're thinking of.
Yeah,
I played normal and I've been in it for like two hours, and I'm just getting to the point now where I'm like really starting to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but my main reason for hopping back in was like I was going to hop in with Daniel to do something together, but I had to get past all the initial stuff.
That's what I need to do. I need to just hit it up, dude, this week. Just hit it up, get the 2 or 3 hours in, and then get with you and we can start exploring just these planets, building. I think you can like build homes and stuff, like bases and stuff like that too.
I wish I could show you right now. I have a base that's right on the water.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a cool little.
See, that's so cool.
I could literally show you right now, but
yeah, we have to check that out after the stream and everything after the podcast. But guys, check out No Man's Sky. $23 right now on sale. Not bad. Check out Metal Gear Solid Delta as well, Snake Eater, and check out all the deals they gave to you with that bundle pass, as well as what else am I missing?
You can check out our OnlyFans if you want.
Where Josh shows his feet.
Some extra content. That's always the joke, isn't it? Feet. Like
it's always the joke.
No, I like to show my ankles and calves. It's kind of my content. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's my butt. It's my whole butt. Just kidding. Again. Let's end this thing. It's getting weird.
Guys, thank you for joining in. Episode 73, I believe it is. 73. We'll see you the next time on the GG Rated Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that great stuff. We don't ask for much. Just make sure you join in with us. We try to talk time and time again. And make sure you leave some comments. Let us know what you think.
Comments. ggratedchannel@gmail.com. Email us. Don't email us you suck, because that's not cool. Try something else.
He's not happy about the last comment. You know?
No, I'm just messing. Like, people are people. It's whatever.
That's right. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.